morning. Hope you guys are doing well this week so far. Today I'm going to talk about selective memory after a breakup. That experience of only remembering positive things or forgetting about the negative things in the relationship. But before I do that, I want to make sure I introduce myself in case you are new here to me and my page. My name is Lindsay O'Brien, and I am a coach and an energy healer, and I help women heal from toxic relationships so they can feel free, happy, and empowered to reclaim their lives. And so this week I am giving away 4 free discovery sessions, and these are sessions where we go really deep into what exactly you're struggling with, whether it's healing from a toxic relationship or being able to leave. And we come up with a plan to help you move forward and take your life back. Okay, so if you are interested in booking one of those sessions with me, send me a private message and we will get you on the calendar. Okay, so today, yes, I'm talking about selective memory in a breakup. Remembering only the good things or thinking that you made a mistake or that you're never going to love again, no one will ever love you again. These different thought processes that come up when you're going through a breakup. So this is very typical, and people talk to me about this all the time. They say, I went through a breakup and now I'm second guessing myself. I'm doubting I did the right thing. I am having these compulsive thoughts that no one will love me, that I will never feel like this about someone again, that I should go back. So here's what's actually going on. When you are grieving a relationship, you're processing a lot of pain, right? You're sometimes also processing anxiety, you're processing fear, you're working through all these emotions. And so what the mind does to help explain these emotions is it tells you these stories. It tells you that this relationship was actually good. It starts to only remember the positive things about this person or the relationship. It can also tell you stories, like the fear can tell you stories that, like I said before, that you're never going to have another relationship again. No one will ever love you again. These stories are not actually true. It's the emotions that are driving the mind to just come up with an explanation for why you're feeling the way you're feeling. So you can even think of it like there's the conscious part of our minds and then the subconscious part. Or better yet, your true self and then the ego. So your true self knows that if you broke up or the relationship ended, there was a good reason for that, right? You had very valid concerns or reasons, or the circumstances weren't right, so you ended the relationship. But then your ego, that wounded part of you, gets triggered, and it tells you all these things like I said, the stories that come up that maybe you made a mistake, maybe you should go back. And this is actually what makes it so difficult to leave these toxic relationships sometimes, is that ego story can convince you that you should stay, that the things it's telling you about yourself or the relationship are true and you should go back and you should forgive this person, you should work on it because it's better than the scary unknown, right? So it's important to understand what is going on here. Understand that this is your ego talking. This isn't an objective reality. It is not objectively true that you will never love again. It is not objectively true that you made a mistake and that you need to go back. Okay? So keep that in mind if you're going through a breakup or a separation and these thoughts are coming up. Understand that it's a normal part of the grieving process, but you don't have to believe these thoughts. They are not true. And this goes with a lot of the things that the mind can come up with and the ego, that triggered, wounded part of you. It tells you all sorts of things that really aren't true. So what I recommend to people is that you let the mind do what it's going to do. I don't want anybody to try to force themselves to stop thinking these thoughts, because that actually doesn't work. What I recommend to people is that they let the mind do what it's going to do, because the emotions are fueling those thoughts, right? So once you let those emotions process out, once you're done feeling that sadness, the thoughts stop, okay? So allow the emotions, allow the mind to say whatever it's going to say, but don't believe it. And that's where getting support is so crucial here, because these thoughts can really be convincing. So again, I'm just going to reiterate, it's the emotions that are fueling these thoughts and the selective memory, not the other way around. It's not that you need to somehow figure out how to stop thinking these thoughts. If you've ever tried that, it's like impossible. You really can't do it. So yes, the solution to this is to keep your objectivity. Understand what's happening, understand that you are grieving, you are letting go of that emotional connection to someone, and these thoughts are going to come up because your mind is just trying to make sense of it, but it doesn't mean that it's true. Okay? So the best thing to do here is to keep your objectivity, get support, and listen to what other people are saying when they're telling you it's not true. It's not true that you made a mistake. It's not true that no one will ever love you again. Believe that, because that is the objective truth, not what your mind is telling you. And so it's very normal to have this selective memory, to only remember the good things, and that is because you are processing the emotion. You are working through the emotion. And once you work through that emotion, those thoughts will stop. The selective memory will stop. And you'll remember the person you were with and the relationship you were in much more objectively. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. So, if you missed the beginning, I said I am giving away 4 free discovery sessions this week. So message me if you're interested in booking one of those, or message me if you just want to get some support and talk to me and you have a question for me. I'm always here for that too. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.